To walk to the ends of the earth for you, to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love.
Selected by Tiffany and Bradley. They wanted all of you to be with them today as they celebrate what really is one of the most important days of their lives. Each one of you are here because you have had a special place in their lives and a unique place in each of their hearts. You've loved them, you've laughed with them, you've encouraged them, maybe you've even cried with them over these months and years. But you have supported them in countless ways, and I know that they want you to know how much they appreciate you being here with them today. It's their desire to have you join them in the presence of the Lord as they commit themselves to each other in the covenant of marriage. As most of you know, Tiffany and Bradley's story officially began less than a year ago, back in February, when they became an item and really went public with their relationship and started dating. But what some of you may not know is that it began to stir about 5 years before that. I guess Bradley passed by Tiffany in a local hangout establishment, maybe right down the street here. That's when he began stalking her in what he described to me as a non-creepy way. Now, I'm not really sure that that's even possible, but he said it was non-creepy. At some point, they became friends on Facebook after Tiffany finally accepted his friend request. And then he became that guy. Yep, the guy that always was the first to like her posts. And I know that in this virtual, connected culture that we live in, that probably shows a lady an interest level in ways than we would ever have imagined. And then there was that time that Bradley told me that he took a 7-mile walk from his house just to take a hike with Tiffany in South Mountain. Now I'm thinking that that really did show her some serious interest and certainly a whole lot of dedication. Better man than I would have been. That was awesome. Glad you did that. A couple of days later, Bradley was having what would have been described as a really bad day. And that day extended into the night, and Tiffany figured it out and knew that at that moment he truly did need a friend. She got in her car, she went to pick him up, and after what she described as a very white knuckle drive to Canyon Lake, they hung out at one of her favorite spots. They sat, they talked, they worked through some things, and it was that night that they had their first kiss. And that really is the beginning of what we're here to celebrate today. And I just want to say that any man who can survive a bite from a jealous dog named Diamond, which includes a scar that he'll be happy to show you, again, is probably a better man than I am. And as Bradley told me earlier today, he and Diamond have reached some level of truce right now in all of that. But if you want a really good laugh, I know he'll show you the video of him playing catch with the dog through the patio door. I thought it was great. So it's been said that a marriage is a friendship that catches on fire. And I believe that that's really what has happened here today. So may this fire between two best friends never, ever grow cold. And I'd ask you to continue to encourage them and support them as they begin this new life, this married life.